Were you actually pushed?
Yes, I felt it on my back.
Off. Axl
No
was just
way.
pushed down the stairs. It looked like you went forward a bit. That's so
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
Are you okay?
Yeah, well, you saw me, I grabbed hold of the banister.
Oh my God.
It's come out of the thing and everything, it's come off. Everything's come off.
Mary, can you answer some questions for me, please? Do you know how old you are? Could you give me a word? 10? You're 10 years old, Mary. Wow, thank you for that. Can you give me a word?
11.
Are you 10 or 11? You're not sure? Were you nearly 11?
12.
That's interesting, he's counting up. 13?
Minutes.
12 minutes? What's going to happen in 12 minutes?
Well, we'll wrap it up downstairs as well. We're on 4%. We get this on charge while we have a little bite. So we go back to the room in safety, even though probably no room is safe. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God! With over 200 years of documented history, multiple recorded deaths within its walls, and an unusually high number of fatalities just outside the property, this location carries an energy that defies explanation. During this investigation, we aimed to sleep in the residence. However, something quite literally pushed us out. Throughout its history, the house has served many purposes, from accommodation for workers to various businesses, private family homes, and eventually one of the UK's most intense scare attractions, the Museum of Horrors, where we were personally pushed to our limits and tortured on several occasions. Willingly, of course. Despite its many transformations, the building holds a particular dark energy, most strongly connected to the spirit of a man who once lived here. He suffered a stroke at the bottom of the stairs, managed to crawl up them, across the hallway and into the back room, which was once a bathroom, where he tragically passed away. Full-bodied apparitions, deeply unsettling sounds and disembodied voices are just some of the many paranormal encounters reported inside this building. This investigation was streamed live on our TikTok page exactly as it happened. Throughout this video you'll see key moments and the sequence of events that ultimately led to us leaving the house earlier than planned. We began in the basement, offering a calm introduction to the building. Okay, spirits, my name's Axl and
I'm Sean.
we've been in this building before. You might recognise our voices, you might not. There's a few devices around and I'd like you to interact with those if you could please, to let us know that you're here.
Seems to like that orange light at the moment. Can you light that up again for us, please? Thank you very much. So we've got some intelligent aeroflux action happening there.
The atmosphere was quiet. However, something made its presence known through our equipment.
There's something in this room. I feel like there is something, you know. Could you move that string that's dangling for us, please? There's some string dangling down. Do you think you could use your energy to blow or move that string? What?
That's right, beneath the string, which
That's
is
mad.
interesting.
Thank you so much for that.
Despite noticeable spikes, we gathered no conclusive evidence. We then moved on to the staircase, the site where the tragic event began.
Okay, so we'll put there. Take these cameras. grab the infrared booster as well?
Yeah. So that spiked.
That did just spike. Whoa.
And again, I don't know if you're getting this, guys, up there at the top. That's going crazy. It says it's to the left hand side of it. Let me lift this up.
Right, can you move away from the device for us, please?
Can you continue up the stairs for me, please, and move away from that device?
Oh, I'm getting a pain in my back. Right, stop.
Could you go to the other side of it for me, please? Show me what you can do.
That did not go off once downstairs.
It didn't, and that's the interesting thing. You've seen, guys, that we've had that on all night. It's not gone off once. Since I've placed it on there, I came down the stairs and it started going off, so it's moving to the other side now. When the green light was going off and it was making that other noise, it was moving to the light on the opposite side of it.
Can you move around the stairs?
Spirits, you're hurting my ears, I know. I will reset it in a minute. Now it's on, I think that's going to red, you know. So it's a high spike.
That is mad. Should I reset it?
Yeah, do you know how to?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll put these down.
Whoa, it's flicking between green and orange.
Okay, so it is going to the other side of it, not the red. So it's like going to the left and right of that stair then. We've entered the main hallway of the house now. We've come up from downstairs in the bay. Whoa, that just spiked behind you, the K2.
Did it?
We've entered the main corridor of the house now. We've come upstairs from the basement. Is there anybody around us? Could you show us of your presence, please? That's spiking.
I can feel a breeze.
You can feel a breeze?
Yeah.
That's interesting, because that was just spiking. Thank you if you're using that device at the top of the stairs to show me where you are. It is on the stair where you affected the red light. And that's only 3 steps down. Could you perhaps go towards the red light and set it off behind Sean, please? Spiking. Come on, come towards the red light for me, please. 2. Try moving the RAM higher on the stairs. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to put it back up there in a moment.
I kind of don't want it because...
Try. Yeah, but everyone's saying they want it back on the same step to see if it affects it.
Yeah. Was it this one?
No, it was the one with the K2 on, I think. Yeah, it was on the K2 on. There you go. It's going mad. It's going mad. Reset it. So that could be residual energy. If it's just going off on that step, then clearly there's something making it do that. But then it's setting the K2 off when I'm asking, so is it intelligent? Is it residual? Let's try and find out.
Could you touch this REM pod next to me, please?
Come a bit further down, Sean. Just want to give it its space. Thank you for touching that red light earlier for us, Spirit, to let us know of your whereabouts. We want to understand what you're trying to tell us through that, though. Could you let us know if you're still there by touching it again, please? Touch that red light, or the aerial on that box.
It's weird, it feels very breezy around there.
That's some great stuff so far, guys. We've had some bits.
I feel very uneasy on this step right here.
You do?
Got a pain in my side.
Okay.
And, I don't know, I feel a little bit, like the air feels thicker.
Amazing, keep going, thank you. It seems to be hovering around the devices higher up the stairs, maybe shy, maybe. Oh, that's the aeroflux.
Just as I said, the air felt thicker as well.
Changing air pressure.
Once again, we experienced unexplained equipment responses, but nothing intelligent and no physical manifestation. At 10 PM, activity has historically been reported in the back room where the former owner died. Accounts include dolls being thrown, doors moving on their own, and a woman's voice screaming at full volume. So just before 10 PM, we relocated to that exact room to see whether the time itself held any significance and whether we would experience activity firsthand.
Okay, we are now in the back room, recently known as the exorcist room. Used to be the back bathroom. And I believe something tragic happened in this room. We've come to experience the energy of this building, the energy of this room, and to see if life after death exists. To see if you can show yourself to us. To see
if we can help you in any way.
And to experience you for ourselves.
Yes.
Again, my name's Axl.
I'm Sean.
And if you've communicated with us at all tonight, whether we've heard you or not, then we are appreciative of that, and I do thank you for that. We have been told that 10 PM, things happen in this room, or around 10 PM. And we'd like to understand if that time has any significance to this space in the building, to you, or anything else that you could inform us about. Are you hearing like something on top of that wardrobe?
Yeah?
Like a
Yeah?
again? Sounds like a fly or something. You know, like if it's dying and its wings were going.
Yeah?
You stay there. There's nothing on there. There's this, which I'm presuming is a remote for what used to be in here. Sure, that light's making this blurry. We are at 32 Victoria Place. There's a darkened history to this building. Known deaths in here. We are completely alone, just the two of us. There's been strange occurrences, especially in this room, at around 10 o'clock. We're trying to look for significance within that number in this room, if anything's going to happen. Normally, it's when somebody's alone in this room. So maybe we'll get nothing with two of us in here.
Maybe you go out then, or I go out.
It's just before 10 o'clock.
Do you want me to go out? I'll go out, grab something to eat. And then you...
If I shout you, you better come straight up to this room.
What? Why would I not?
Right, go on then. Is there energy of somebody in this room where something tragic happened to you? I'd like to understand how you feel now. I'd like to know if you're okay now. I hope that's Sean coming up the stairs. I don't know if anyone heard, but there was faint footsteps almost on the stairs, it feels like, down the corridor. Is there somebody on the stairway? Is there somebody in the corridor? Can you come and join me, please? I'd like to know what you experience. I'd like to understand your version of the world now. How you feel. How you felt. You can tap on the door to let me know you're there. You've got to have heard that. That weren't on the door, but that was a tap. Sound like in the next room. Thank you if that was you. Are you in the next room? Could you make a noise again for me to confirm that? To know that I'm communicating with someone that's willing to talk to me. To let me know your story. To show me what happened to you. Or to tell me why you're here. You can tap on the door to let me know you're there. You've got to have heard that. You can tap on the door to let me know you're there. You've got to have heard that. I know you've had quite a few people in this building over the past week. Somebody yesterday and a week ago. But could you interact with us tonight, please? Is there an energy that's attached to this room? What the hell was that? Is there an energy that's attached to this room? What the hell was that? Did anybody else hear? I literally heard like, ooh. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Was it not?
Why do I feel like something's going? I did. Heard that. What was that? I don't have a clue, but it sounded like it came from downstairs almost. It sounded like it was in the distance, but it was loud.
Could it have been like a bus breaking?
The noise we heard and captured raised questions. Could it have been the brakes of a passing bus, or something else entirely from within the house? Whilst buses do run along that road, we hadn't heard that sound at any point before or after this moment. The evidence remained inconclusive, but undeniably intriguing. One room in particular was once used for witchcraft and later transformed into a zombie apocalypse themed space during its Museum of Horror era. This is where things began to escalate. With limited knowledge of the building's history, its former residents, or specific details, we decided to conduct an Estes session to see whether we could establish intelligent and coherent communication with any spirit present.
Can you remember your
She
name?
is here.
Who's here?
Here.
Where is she? Is she in this room with us?
There. Here. Her.
If you're in this room with us, can you set off one of the devices?
Legs.
Can we hear your voice? Or can you make a noise? Could you knock for us? I just heard a whistle. Did anyone else in here hear a whistle?
Yeah, I know.
I'm hearing a really low whistle. Can anyone... Is the camera picking this up?
Mary?
Mary? Is your name Mary? Hi, Mary. What happened to you, Mary? Did you live in this house?
Listen.
I am listening, Katie, as you spiked.
To her. Or burn.
Listen to her or burn? Well, I'm listening to you, Mary. What have you got to say? Katie spoke again. Mary, can you answer some questions for me, please? Do you know how old you are? Could you give me a
10.
word? 10? You're 10 years old, Mary. Wow, thank you for that. Can you give me a word?
11.
Are you 10 or 11? You're not sure? Were you nearly 11?
12.
That's interesting, he's counting up. 13?
Minutes.
12 minutes? What's going to happen in 12 minutes? What's going to happen in 12 minutes, Mary?
The session produced some interesting responses, but nothing that immediately stood out. One detail, however, lingered. The spirit mentioned 12 minutes. At the time, we dismissed it, as nothing further came from the session. The atmosphere in the building felt heavy, dark, and unsettling. But that feeling alone wasn't enough to alarm us. But what happened next was.
Right, we'll go down because we're going to get something to eat, but we will wrap it up downstairs. And we do thank you, obviously, for joining us. Thank you to the mods as well for helping us out tonight. Thank you. Wait here for Sean. Well, we'll wrap it up downstairs as well. We're on 4%. And get this on charge while we have a little bite to eat. Go back to the room in safety, even though probably no room is safe. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God!
Exactly 12 minutes after that message during the Estes session, I was forcefully pushed down the stairs.
It's still on.
Axl.
I've just literally... My phone's not broken.
That's
Oh
good.
my God.
Were you actually pushed?
Yes, I felt it on my back.
Fuck off. Axl
No
was just
way.
pushed down the stairs. It looked like you went forward a bit. That's so
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
Are you okay?
Yeah, well, you saw me grab hold of the banister.
Oh my
It's
God.
come out of the thing and everything. It's come off. Everything's come off.
Right, let's, that seems like a great
I'm okay.
place to
I'm
end it.
okay. My arm's a bit banged up because I was holding the torch and that, but
Are you
I was
okay?
walking
You sure
slowly.
you're
So
okay?
yeah.
Flip it round. Flip the camera round. So,
Jesus Christ.
Axl's literally just been pushed down the stairs.
I felt
Axl,
something.
sit down, they're right.
Oh.
They're right. We're going to sit down and do this. Pass me the charger, I'll put it on charge. Where's the long one?
Jesus Christ. I'm
Axl, sit down!
shaking up.
Just sit down, man. Stop stressing yourself out. Oh my
Long
God.
one's in this.
That was so
What is this?
weird. Axl just literally just flew forwards.
My arm, man.
You saw him go with force. Yeah, we hope. Oh my God, I hope he's okay. That
I'm
was
alright, I'm
mental.
alright.
Quick, it's about to shut down. Right.
Get it in.
Okay, so we literally ended with a bang. Alright.
Wow.
I've felt touches during investigations before, sensations that were easy to question or explain away. But this was different. There was no doubt about what had happened.
The thing is, what's shaken me up is that I felt something on my back. I'm alright, Sean, let go. I felt something on my back, and that's what's like. The thing is, there's no cameras in here either or anything. All we've got is what's on here. I felt the clear pressure of 2 fingertips pressing into my left shoulder blade, pushing me forward and driving me down the stairs from around halfway up. It felt deliberate. It was intentional. Go back to the room in safety, even though probably no room is safe, do you know what I mean? As we ended the live stream, the owner arrived to check on me. Physically, I was okay. Shaken, but uninjured. Emotionally, I was struggling to process the reality of what I had just experienced. We decided to step outside for fresh air. As I left the house, I felt a weight lift from me. A weight that I hadn't even realised I was carrying whilst in there. I could breathe again. The moment taught us something important. During investigations, awareness isn't just about the environment. It's about yourself, your emotions, your instincts, your intuition. Paranormal encounters aren't always a bang, a knock, or a voice. Sometimes they manifest internally, through feelings, thoughts, or an overwhelming sense that something is wrong. But we don't give up. After spending roughly an hour outside, we made the decision to go back in, not live this time, recording only, in complete darkness, and stay overnight. We went back inside with one goal, to face whatever did this, and to find answers.